Slip on down to the oasis. Oh, I got friends.
Wow. Incredible.
In low places.
Holy shit. Can we have a Ryan Hecht?
We know AI's here. There's a tool that does intake. There's a tool that signs up the client. There's tools that do demands. I'm taking all those tools, combining them so that we are running pre-litigation as efficiently as possible.
Welcome to this episode of Bourbon of Proof, where we interview those who have been both successful and alive. And today we are honored to come live from Austin, Texas. Let's hear it, Austin. You know, we're 5 episodes in, and I think we've saved some really good talent for episode number 5. So we're on Hurricane Hecht, Ryan Hecht. Welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So we also have on, of course, Mauro Fiore. So you guys are going to love each other because Mauro loves music.
I do.
He's a lawyer that also creates music. You guys have met before? Do you remember?
No.
Back at Lottie Raw, we were on the same opening panel. You came on the show, wasted from the golf course.
Oh shit!
Yes.
I was the worst. I was as as I get.
That you were, and then we went into the show, and you were with Alex Smith, and you were really drunk, and I loved every second of that.
Yeah.
So much so that Bourbon Will, we need a pour to start the show. Let's go,
Bob. How many episodes are we doing today?
We have 2 more. This and another.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that's it. Easy day for us. So Will Baber, who's our bourbon steward, and he is certified, and he also creates, I've learned today, his own belt buckles, of which he made for Bourbon of Proof, which we will show you. And one thing that I learned about Will is recently he had a catastrophe happen at his home. I'm sorry to talk about this in public, but Will and his barn, they had strong wind, and it destroyed $15,000 of whiskey.
Oh my God!
Broke.
You need to get a better.
We need to go fund me for
get a
Will.
better barn.
Yeah, it was pretty detrimental. I was walking out to the bar, and I swore, I was like, wait a minute, why does it reek of bourbon out here? And I went, oh, I have a barrel of whiskey that's actually aging in my house bar. And I said, oh, maybe the thing's leaking. I'll go in and pull it out. We'll get it patched up. I walk around the bar, and it's just shattered glassware everywhere. Bottles are everywhere. The actual shelves have been ripped off the wall. Oh. The wind was so bad, I thought the roof was going to be pulled off of my own home. And so it must have just shifted, I think, the walls, which then shifted all of that off, and
oh man,
the rest was history. So it was pretty detrimental.
If you would like to sponsor Will, call 844-THE-TEAM. That's for a case referral, and maybe we'll talk to him. So, Will, thank you. Tell us what we're drinking here, brother.
Yeah, so...
Hi, I'm Bob Simon, host of Bourbon of Proof, and we would be nothing without our sponsors. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Elite Legal Marketing. Elite Marketing is a digital marketing company that helps lawyers in a very specialized way where they only take their boutique firms. They really get into the weeds with you, the brand, the law firm, and make sure that you can excel and have your voice be heard so that you can tell those stories of your clients better. Reach out to Elite Legal Marketing today. On Bourbon of Proof, again, we only let people sponsor the show if we use and believe in their products.
We're going to be going, I know we're doing Texas whiskey. This is technically Texas whiskey, even though it's out of Kentucky. So this is Old Forester. You guys know I love Old Forester. It's a great brand.
We'll be doing a barrel pick with Old Forester 1 month from next week in Kentucky. I'm excited.
It's going to be great. It's going to be a good time. However, this is an Old Forester you can only buy in Texas. It can be found nowhere else in the world. The reason for that, it is called the King Ranch Edition. So they actually take the Old Forester whiskey and they filter it through the mesquite charcoal from the King Ranch here in Texas, which is going to give you a little of that hint of Texas flavor out of it for you. Very unique, super different. I'll tell you, this is one that at the house, I tell people, I try to not drink a lot of it because I don't know I'm going to find it again.
Really? I can't wait to try this one. But Ryan came to us. Ryan drove up here from Houston. He was in Houston earlier for his dad's 60th birthday, drove all the way up here to be on this show. What a sweet gesture, Ryan. We appreciate it.
Your dad's doing did a day party.
Yeah, he did a lot. It's better than that. I drove from Austin to Houston this morning for his 60th surprise birthday party at Little Papacito's. Happy birthday, Pops. And then I drove back to Austin, and here I am, ready for some whiskey.
So let's pick the ice stamper, the magic ice stamper, or the bag of holding. Do you ever play Dungeons and Dragons? Do you know what a bag of holding is?
I've played Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not sure what...
It holds unlimited supplies. So,
okay, cool.
So go ahead. Mauro, you get first. If you get the Sleepy Woogie, you have to do doubles all day. And he pulled it right away, Mauro. Yes. I'm so happy we have a 3-drink show on this one. All right, pick yours out, Ryan. Nice. We got him. Oh, Fiore Legal. Good choice. What else do we have here?
Fiore Legal's
So you
the best
stamp it
one
down,
in there.
watch. Up. Justice H. You just go
Stamp
like
it.
this and just stamp it. Put pressure on it. It'll melt right into it. Now take it off. And you got a logo.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there you go. You wasted all this time being a lawyer. Here, cheers. So what do you say? How's cheers in your home? What do you say?
I say cheers or let's go. I don't know. No, cheers.
Yes. Cheers. Here we go.
Cheers, y'all.
Oh, well, damn, it is really good. I love Old Forester. So tell me about
Very interesting flavor on this one.
when we first met October at Mardi Gras. You were on a journey of youngish firm, growing, using technology, artificial intelligence to use essentially agent models to workflow. And now, since then, this has only been like 4 months, 6 months, maybe. You're taking it national already.
I am. That's right. I started my own firm here in Austin, Hecht Law Firm, about 2.5 years ago. It'll be 3 years in October. And I was kind of already leveraging AI to help me work my cases more efficiently, especially as a solo attorney. But yes, that's right. I recently opened a new firm called National Advocates, and we are going to leverage all of the different AI tools to work pre-litigation as efficiently as possible. And we're going to do so all across the nation.
And I saw, as soon as I saw your email pop up on Attorney Shared, registered account, I was like, oh, what is this? Because it wasn't Hecht Law. And I was like, I immediately went to the website and registered to be a partner. Because I was like, oh, I know exactly what's happening. But this is that we actually just talked with Justin Martin about this was my dream to build out a national private referral network where it automates getting the cases to the best lawyers. And your pre-litigation agentic model firm can do a lot of the work and overflow, but you're partnering with the best of the best.
We are. So I've seen the problem of, we know AI is here, and we know there's a lot of different tools that will do individual pieces of the pre-litigation process. For instance, there's a tool that does intake. There's a tool that signs up the client. There's a tool that gets your records retrieval. There's tools that do demands. I'm taking all those tools, combining them so that we are running pre-litigation as efficiently as possible, which is great because that means less desk time for me and the attorneys working with me. But it also means because my operational costs are much cheaper, we're actually able to get that much more money to the client. And then even further, because we can work pre-litigation more efficiently, it's allowing us to have the capacity to file more, take cases to litigation, which is where the real value is.
And that's where you have to have a tool. A lot of people don't realize this is you have to have a tool that goes all the way from intake through litigation and trial. Some people are building models that just stop at pre-litigation, but you can't think that way. You have to have the intelligence all the way through.
That's right. And I think I'm not sure if there are tools that go all the way from filing suit to trial today. There are. Okay, well.
Now you're tying systems together right now, but there's two standalones that I think go all the way through. But when you're working with Finch, you have the ability to, it doesn't matter what systems that you're on, you can leverage and go all the way through.
That's right.
Yeah. So there's one part of your journey you did not mention that you're going to automate at your pre-litigation firm, and we've talked about is probably the hardest thing to do, is the managed care for your clients, especially if you're going nationwide, because you can't intimately know every single orthopedic surgeon, every pulmonary expert, et cetera. So I'm going to call two special guests. Where's Marissa, Elise? You guys are up. Let's go. So we have a company called Move Docs, and I want you to hear from, come on up. We got to give these two wonderful women glasses. So we have Texas in the house. We have a local
the cookie ladies.
You're
here.
an Austonian. Do they call them Austonians?
Yes.
Austonians. So here, Austinites. You Luddite. Where's Marissa? Here you go. So there's, Ryan's he's starting a national law practice.
Her name's Marissa?
Oh my God.
He's already going.
He's already on it.
Hi, I'm Marissa.
Hi.
I'm with a company called Move Docs and
Oh,
Oasis.
very nice. Oh,
you're quite aware.
We also have cookies.
Oh my God.
So this is a callback joke to Steve Ainbinder's episode where Mauro commented that all he got was shitty cookies from Oasis after giving them $1 million worth of business.
Which is, by the way, neither
Not true.
of which are true. One, he never got shitty cookies from me. Two, he never sent us $1 million in business.
I sent you like 10 million.
10 million. It gets bigger every
That
time.
escalated quickly.
Every
Well, it
time.
usually does.
But you know, Bob, as I always say, I don't remember when anyone gives me anything. I'm really bad that way. Like if you gave me like a really cool gift, I usually don't remember it. But if you give me a really shitty, cheap gift, I never forget.
He's such
Very
God, what an
clear.
asshole.
And
Will,
Marissa-
we need another pour because we have royalty on this show that y'all been in this industry a very long time. So you've seen a lot of the pretenders, a lot of the crooks, the creeps, the people that have exited, and you probably called all the losers out from the beginning. We're going to talk about that, but also, Ryan, I wanted you guys to meet on the show because as you scale in national practice, you need to have managed care on demand and the ability to do those things. So what MoveDocs does is they have a portal where you can, when the client comes in the door, you can literally plug them in to have the specialist care and you can manage it anywhere. And they have, how many providers do you guys have on MoveDocs? It's crazy amount.
Like 15,000, 20,000. We're in 41 states. So you can find the whole treatment journey all in one place.
We will be using MoveDocs.
I love
Yay.
it. You heard it here first.
Well, that was it.
Yeah.
Wrap the show. We got them. No, I would love to have a cookie. Pretzels are like my favorite thing, especially when they come out of a tin box. No, but this is the beauty of the portal and technology that they build is you can, from when the case comes intake, in the future, at least you'll push a button, but for now you can have somebody else go grab and be able to push the care, right?
Absolutely.
So what states are you not in? Do you know which ones you're not in? I know Pennsylvania is one of them.
Yeah, the no fault states pretty much. So that's really about it. It's doctors like in a state like Texas that accept LOPs. We manage the LOP here, so we don't buy the receivables. So for the legislative risk, we're good here. So yeah, and
How about Washington State?
Washington State. Well, Oasis is.
How about
Oasis is in
MoveDocs? Is
Washington
MoveDocs
State.
in Washington
we
State?
need some. We're working on some providers. Yeah.
But the one good thing is the mission, the people behind MoveDocs, the whole team, is very passionate about consumer advocacy and protecting victims. And I want to thank you, y'all. They're one of the few national legal vendors that stepped up in the fight against tort reform here in Texas. They stepped up big. They did it in 2025 in Texas. They're doing it right now in 2026 in California. And it's big time. They're leading the charge with financial contributions, with leveraging connections, because they believe in access to medical care. And if these things pass, people do not have free choice of care. And it's decimating.
Right. Right. Thank you for saying that. Being part of the PACs and working with people, and a lot of times the doctors don't have voices, and we realized in a lot of the legislation and the stuff they're trying to do, we've really put forth some effort and money into it.
Look at him eyeing
All right,
those
Will,
cookies.
we're ready for you. But I can't eat and
Alrighty.
talk. So I don't have that skill. No, I'm trying to eat and I can't talk. And Mauro's fucking not engaging the conversation right now.
I didn't
He's
know.
staring at these
I
cookies.
didn't know her name was Marissa till right
Oh,
now.
here we go. Did you assume she had a name?
She always looked like a Sally.
How many times have we met, Mauro?
Hundreds.
100.
I make a giant impact. Nope. I was just curious how many times we've met.
A lot.
A lot. So it's very nice to meet you.
Very nice.
Yes.
All right, Will, let's do this pour, please.
All right. So this is from Balcones Distillery here in Texas. This is called the Brimstone. So this is with roasted blue corn, and then it's also with sage oak, which is native here to Texas. It's kind of more of like a brush oak for you. Gives it both of those combined give you a super unique flavor profile. Unlike most whiskeys, bourbon whiskeys that I've had, it's very unique. It's very different. I am actually more curious. This one made me think of Bob because I'm curious what he thinks of it because I know what your palate is, and I think this is like right in between for you.
So I've had the rye, I believe, out of this one. I love. I actually had it last night at the bar, and I really like. I've never had this one.
Yeah.
But anytime I see a whiskey that's this color, I usually know I'm going to like it.
Don't let the smell fool you.
You
But,
think I?
Will, so is it the Sage Oak Barrel?
Yes.
Sage Oak
Yes.
Barrel.
All right, here we go.
Well, this is definitely dark.
Oh, you guys get to pick your ice stampers. Don't worry, the Sleepy Woogie's already been drawn. You'll be safe. So her husband he loves the Justice Team whiskey that we did, the 68%er that we pulled off, and it's almost, there's only like probably 15 bottles left in the world.
We've got 2 of them at my house.
They got
The
two.
Sonoma one?
No, the high proof one, the one with the Cat's Eye Distillery one that we did with the drip.
I still
one.
have a Sonoma
Oh
one at
yeah,
my house.
I have a Sonoma one too. All right, cheers.
All right, y'all, cheers.
To new friends like Marissa.
Cheers. Thank you.
Can't do it.
Nice.
I'm with Bob.
It's really smoky.
Can't do it.
You don't like it
Knew
too
it.
smoky?
It's got a little bit of that
I
Highland,
Can't do it.
Highland
I
Scotch
like it.
taste.
I actually like this brand. I like their rye. I just can't do this one, man.
Tastes like a campfire.
I mean, I'll finish
Yeah.
it.
It's like a Lagavulin type.
Oh, I
Yeah.
like it.
Well, thank you guys.
What do you think? What do you think? Oh, it even tastes different now. It tastes like it's like dry at the end.
I'll take yours.
Psych! You see the look on his
There you
face.
go.
Is it better this time?
No, I mean, it's still not my jam. I tried it.
Do you like smoky or not?
I do not, but this is not
Yes.
like. It's more like a mesquite smoke. It's not like a peaty. I don't know. Just not my jam. Sorry, they're not sponsoring the show. I guess they're whoops. But I mean, also Austin based. Well, you're not. Are you in Houston?
I'm Houston.
She's in Houston, Austin. So we're trying to bring everybody
Texas,
together in this community. Ryan would like to pull together, so like what Matt Dorner wants to do is have like a good group of people that across different industries just come and talk and collaborate, and also make it fun.
Yeah, love that. We love that.
And you guys know how to make it fun. We
Yes.
appreciate you.
Yes, yes. So are we ready for a song?
Marissa, I think you can make it up to me if you take me to a Rockets game and I want to sit courtside.
Oh,
I could probably make that happen.
Oh, come on. That's
Then
all
I'll
you.
forgive you for
but
the
you've got to
cookies.
start using us before you get courtside.
Nonsense.
No, but Washington, now you know.
Yeah.
They actually do have difficulty finding good care at Washington.
Did he start using expert pays?
No, but you should. We use Expert Pays. So
Does
Expert
Mauro?
Pays is where they'll not only find the expert for you, but they pay for it. Expert Pays. So it's a deferred cost for your client, so you don't have to worry about carrying that overhead. So when you get that case in your law firm, that's that weird product liability case that you need a couple experts on, that's who you call to
We
do
have a
that.
sister
Let
company
them
as well.
take the risk.
Cool. Love that.
Also non-recourse.
It's
I know,
non-recourse.
I know how to speak y'all's language, okay?
Non-recourse. Now my
you
my
see
ears
him?
perked up.
That's all.
That means if you lose, you don't pay. Mauro's jam.
I'm in.
Yeah. All right. I think we're ready for a song. Are you all ready for a song?
A song?
I want to see this. I want to see what you're doing with this.
I'm totally unprepared.
There he is. There's a guitar. Sure, Dovin's got you hooked up, man.
Okay.
We're forcing this. This is your audition for Lottie Girls Got Talent.
I know this is my big break. If this goes well, I'm gonna stop being a lawyer.
Hi, I'm Bob Simon, host of Bourbon of Proof, and we would be nothing without our sponsors. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Attorney Share. Attorney Share is actually a product that I co-founded, and it's to help the better lawyers get the cases they deserve. We have the ability to, from intake, send the cases directly to your go-tos or new opportunities to other law firms and track the status of your referral or co-counsel agreement. Any case that comes in the door, you can find the best home for it, whether it's your law firm, a law firm that you co-counsel with, or a new opportunity anywhere across the nation in any practice area to make sure that the client gets the best representation for them. And by using technology, everyone can track the status and be in the know of what's going on with their case. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Justice HQ, which is a mobile app that does community building for not only lawyers and people in the legal space, but the vendors that serve them. Finally, an all-in-one, single-opened app where you can see all the events in the industry, connect with anyone in the industry, be part of masterminds, all for just a low amount of $20 a month. I'd like to thank our sponsor, the Justice Team, which is a law firm based in California, Arizona, and Texas, but does national trial practice work. I believe in all the lawyers there because I'm one of them. The mission is to give the client the best representation they possibly can across the nation. Call 844-THE-TEAM, and we'll try to help you out nationwide. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Fiore Legal. Not only is he the handsome co-host of Bourbon of Proof, but he is an outstanding trial lawyer in California, Washington, Oregon, and Arizona. He specializes in premises cases, personal injury cases. He's also a great human being, and believe it or not, he always answers the call. Fiore Legal. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Coastal Research. Coastal Research has the ability to find the policy limits of any corporation that's trying to hide assets and how much financial responsibility is actually out there. The beauty of Coastal Research is that it also integrates with products such as Attorney Share, your CRM, products like that. So shout out to Coastal Research. Again, we only let people sponsor the show if we use and believe in their products. All right, guys, this is the first time, last time. This is the first time, the last time this will ever happen for Ryan Hecht.
That's what you think.
Oh, wow.
All right, everybody. Are y'all going to sing with me?
Yeah.
All right, here for you.
Ready.
Free bird. Play something the band knows.
Free bird. Free bird.
All right, here's a very Texas song I think y'all might know.
Hello? Boots. I know this. I can't sing for shit.
Blame it all on my roots. Wow. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. The last one to know, the last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. Well, I toasted you and honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. 'Cause I've got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Now I'm not big on the social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. Oh, I got friends in low places.
Holy shit. Can we have a Ryan Hecht?
I know the second verse too.
My wife can never see this episode. Wow. Holy shit. I don't even know what to say after that. I think we're just done.
No, let's drink. Let's go.
Let's go. No, well, we need another pour. I mean, we need a victory pour after that.
Was good.
I feel like everybody should raise their glasses and know people
I'm
in low
a big
places.
Garth fan. Big
Mike
Garth.
Seeley
Good,
can
good.
find people in
I'm
low
nervous for that.
places, right? Low places. Oh my. Okay, this is my favorite whiskey from Garrison, brother. I just want to say, we drank a lot of this last night. This is my A1. This is my A1 Texas whiskey. But I've not had that one in the box yet. But I'm telling you right now, this is my A1.
All right.
You know, Bob, last night I was drinking some $20 whiskey. What is it? JTS Brown's like $20. This $20 whiskey that was so good. I don't know. I've never seen it before. That's why I said, well, I got to drink that. And the guy's like, that's great. It's real cheap.
Yeah.
But it was so good. JTS Brown. If whoever makes that, if they want to sponsor, I'm a fan.
All righty. So this is Garrison Brothers coming out of High, Texas. So Garrison Brothers is the first legal whiskey distillery in the state of Texas, first one outside of Kentucky as well. Ventures of Texas Whiskey. Their motto is good bourbon can change the world. They're all about making just straight bourbon, nothing else. They don't want to mess with anything else. With that being said, they use Texas white corn instead of yellow corn. This is what's called the Balmorhea. Balmorhea is their single, it is a double oaked. However, this is a single barrel cask strength version of it, special edition when they released. Balmorhea is the name of a river out here in Texas. Mr. Dan Garrison actually grew up playing out at that river. It has since been taken over by runoff and waste from factories, so it's unsafe. And so what they do is they make this one and name it after the river, so the proceeds can go to revitalizing that river so kids can play there again and get it back up and running for the public to use. With that being said, double oaked for them, like you said, it's a fantastic pour.
So you're telling me by drinking this, we're helping the kids?
What's
You're
the
doing a
proof?
good
What's
deed
the
while
proof
drinking.
on this one?
130.8.
Holy
This is my
smoke.
speed. Can I would like a full pour, sir. Our 5th episode out of 6, we can finally drink what we want and drink a lot. So it's holy shit.
We can extend this episode if you want.
I feel like we need an extended, like, uncut version. No, we'll do Ryan Hecht unplugged.
Oh, okay.
We just did it.
Yeah. Thank you.
They can do Mauro Ferry uncut because I am.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right, I want to see what you guys feel about I gave you some of this last night because we were drinking it.
Yeah,
Cheers.
this was really good.
Cheers. Thank you.
When we were playing
Street
pool.
lawyers
y'all.
and street justice to Ha, Texas.
I mean, that's a man's whiskey.
Oh, this is my jam, man.
This is a.
I mean, if
serious
anybody
whiskey.
wants to pour that, I highly recommend. 131
Brando,
proof
this is
pour.
for men. This is for men.
You might want to take the handkerchief off when you have this drink.
Yeah, if you're wearing a kerchief and extra wide pants, you can't drink any of this.
What was your path before you started your firm?
So thanks for asking. I right after law school, I actually worked at a plaintiff sort of mass tort class action firm where I was junior associate for 2 years. I actually worked in the San Francisco office of a firm called Schneider Wallace Cottrell Konecki. I think it actually might be called something different now. But yeah, I was a junior associate there. I was kind of helping with class action, mass tort stuff, helping senior associates with some research and briefs and stuff like that. Really wanted to get back to Austin, so I kind of made my way back to Houston for a bit. COVID happened. I started applying to firms in Austin. Got a few offers. Got an offer at a firm called Doyle and Seelbach here. It's a great mid-size defense firm.
I wish you would apply to my firm. I would have hired you. Shit. God, I know.
Can we drink like this in the office?
Yes. Have
Okay.
you not been to my office?
Well, I've not. I would love to come though.
You're here.
This is your
it.
office.
This is
Okay,
it.
cool. This is a cool office.
This is
Yeah,
cool.
mine's-
This is actually Studio 3's office, so this is their actual office.
Awesome.
This is why you know they do creative genius shit because I think they do like mushrooms here though. I don't know.
Is there a mushroom episode?
That would be really cool. We actually now that you have an office in Portland, it'd be perfect. Psychedelics are legal there. That's why I said that.
Okay.
So I heard. Not hosted by us. No. Nick Rowley would do it. He would host that show. He actually makes you. I've never done it, but he takes lawyers do mushrooms and they go on like a 2-hour walk. You know this, right? When he's in Montana at night. Have you done this with him?
He wanted me.
Where's your mic? This is true.
I'm not going in the weeds into the bushes with Rowley at night. No.
So he talked. We had him on the show in L.A. It hasn't aired yet, but he's free. He talks. It's very. He had a war injury. It made Nick. His psychedelics have made Nick a much better person. But
Yeah, I think mushrooms are for a treatment for PTSD and stuff like that.
But he took Mauro and I. We were on his ranch up in Montana. We went one of his side-by-sides, and he was, I thought we were going to die. We were flying through like uneven territory, going up and seeing this ranch, and the guy's next level.
Hunter S. Thompson vibes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So what inspired you? Was it just necessity?
No, to be honest, I was working at a civil defense firm here, and it was great. I got really great litigation experience there. I came in as a third-year attorney. I was the youngest attorney there. They basically gave me a docket and said, "Here you go, go litigate." It was great, but I was comfortable, but for me, not in a good way. I've always kind of wanted to work for myself. It was just kind of time, and I jumped. I kind of just went for it. I also like helping the plaintiffs much more than I do the insurance companies.
Yeah.
So I'm actually helping now.
And now you're going to do it on a big scale.
That's right. We're gonna help as many people as we can. I think.
But you are still run a small operation for helping such big scale, right? It's not like you have a lot of employees.
So right now it is not a lot of employees because me and my team have leveraged all these AI tools. But as this scales, we are likely going to need more attorneys to do the legal work. But at the same time, we are looking for great litigation counsel.
Well, that's what the vision is. And that's why I think if you can partner with the best litigation trial counsel nationwide, even if you can automate a lot of the pre-lit, maybe they get a lower percentage when you do the pre-lit, kicks back up to them, right of first refusal. That's the future. That's the future.
That's exactly what we're doing. We are looking for attorneys that are hungry and care about scaling their litigation, because that's where the volume is. Because we can work pre-litigation so efficiently, we are going to be able to offer better rates because we recognize the value of originating a case. So we can take that case at a better rate from, say, a bigger firm. But then at the same time, in litigation, we are going to need great litigation counsel in every state.
And I've seen, Mauro, you'd like this. You know how we get these bad splits from other lawyers that like just originate the case and just want an obscene fee, referral fee? Their model is much better for the lawyers doing the work. So we'll all be partners of his National Advocates. So what's it called, National Advocates?
That's right, National Advocates.
Look, how did you get that name? I can't believe that was not taken.
I know, right? I was just searching the domain website search, and that's what we are. We are advocates across the country. So it was there. So we snagged it.
They let me trademark Justice Team somehow, so justiceteam.com is ours, and I can't believe that was there.
Oh, actually, we're also on Attorney Share.
Yeah.
So putting our name out there.
I believe what you're going to be able to do is track the status of all these cases nationwide. And look, this is why we built the platform. Is while you're partnering with somebody, you're like, I think this is a really good lawyer, but let the data speak for itself. And that's what Attorney Share is going to give you that peek through. Say, is this lawyer really giving you added value? Your partner, because your client, you owe a duty to make sure they're getting the best result. But let the data speak, right? Not just some lawyer saying, I'm really good. Fact check it.
Completely. I mean, you will see the data in the coming months as we take cases and work them. Again, because we have lower operational costs, we are sort of automatically already able to get the client more money.
Yeah.
And that's the goal.
Mauro, do you remember where I got this hat?
I gave it to you.
That's correct. So my middle daughter's name was Poppy, and he brought this back from a golf course. This is one of my favorite hats, man. So
It's
thanks.
a golf course, very famous course that's part of the Pebble Beach Resort up in Pebble Beach. It's Poppy Hills.
Nice.
They have Pebble Beach, Spanish Hills. I can't remember the other one. And
one
then
through the forest.
and then-
The one that goes
and
through the
then-
forest.
And then Poppy Hills.
What's the one
Cypress
that...
Point.
Spyglass.
Spyglass.
That's the one. That one's hard, dude.
Yeah, Spyglass are
Because I hit kind of a crazy slice, so a narrow golf course is not. I don't even play. It's not even fun for me.
My golf coach.
Bobby.
Used Bobby Clampett. Shout out to Bobby Clampett. It's my golf coach for many years. He's used to be out at Poppy Hills, but now he does it somewhere else. But that's why I used to go to Poppy all the time.
Yeah. So what's your end game?
It's a really good question.
You have to know it. I mean, you have to see.
How old are you?
I'm 30. I just turned 33 in February.
Oh,
This is a young man.
yeah. Well, his dad just turned 60. I was doing the math.
When I was 33, I didn't have an end game, a start game, or any game. I didn't know what the I was doing. So he's way ahead of the curve.
It seems like you're on a path to help people nationally. But it's I always like. I saw an article today where they're like, we got to get more law schools so there's more lawyers to serve these clients in unrepresented communities. I'm like, but if you had a national practice where you could place any case that comes in your intake, why is that a problem? I almost feel like, there's too many lawyers. There's too many lawyers.
Yes. So I guess I can.
There's not too many lawyers.
There's an insane amount of lawyers. Like in California, you know how many lawyers? It's a crazy amount.
Yeah, but 90% of them are shitty.
But I didn't say good lawyers. I'm just saying there's an insane amount of lawyers. You need more quality lawyers.
So it's a good question about where I see myself in 5 or 10 years. However, what I want one of the outcomes to be from this firm is actually, even if are so many lawyers, because we are going to ideally get all these cases that we can work more efficiently pre-litigation, we are actually going to be able to arm these lawyers with more litigation. The lawyers that care.
But that's if you have more lawyers with quality cases that can pay attention and get more value for that, that's what it's all about.
Yep.
And that's what we all did growing up. When I was 33 and had 3 years into my practice, we were taking turn downs and turning them into absolute home run. That's how I built my wealth, was taking cases people didn't see value in and talking to the client and making sure they were heard, seen, and a jury heard the story.
That's right. This is that with AI supercharged. And so we are going to supercharge these cases pre-lit. Even the small ones that say a mid-size or bigger firm might turn down.
Are you going to come to, we're going to have a conference over in Spain and we're going to talk a lot of this stuff in the summer. What do you think? You down?
100%. Like, yes.
You can write it off.
Can I bring my guitar?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Again, our wives cannot be in the room when you do that.
sorry.
But yes, you can bring the guitar, obviously. I do a cowbell. It's magnificent.
We need more cowbell.
We need more cowbell. So if you ever were in a band, I always think, like, what would you want to do in the band?
I would be a bass player, because that would just look cool.
I always want to be the bass player. Same thing. How about you're probably lead guitar vocals guy?
Yeah. I mean,
My wife just started playing the drums. She's a very good muscle memory athlete.
Nice.
So she's a month in and she's already like hitting sticks. I'm like, Jesus, Chris. Like,
nice. Some people just have it. It's like the rhythm, the percussion. Yeah.
my 5-year-old Poppy just started taking guitar lessons,
Awesome.
and she's 4 lessons in, and it's crazy what kids can learn and do.
Yeah.
Man. All right. Well, Ryan, advice to young lawyers, because you are still a young lawyer, but at an accelerated pace with an acceleration pad. What advice do you have for lawyers who want to get into our space?
I'd say this is kind of corny, but life is short, and take control. And if you are uncomfortable where you are in life, take control and do what you want. You got to work hard. You got to network, and you got to work hard to build something, and it's so worth it, because you could end up on a podcast like this, and this is surreal to me, genuinely.
And there's a lot of like industry leaders just in this room, and this is why we do the show, to build community and like build relationships. And one day, Mauro and I hope to be in Spain more permanently, and so if people like you can run the Austin Bourbon of Proof show, imagine doing something like this every other month and bringing the community together. I think we found some really good co-hosts. We're interviewing folks on the interviewing show, so. Thanks for coming on the show. Hey guys, Ryan Hecht. When you're in a wreck, call Hecht, Hurricane Hecht. Thank you. Episode number 5. We have on the last episode of the day, and let me tell you, it might you up.
Literally.
You might get Mauro. We might have to fight on the last episode. Okay, don't worry about it. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. On episode 6, Bourbon of Proof.